Golly gee, thank you for the raid, because I never would have figured that out. Good thing I really didn't say anything of substance quite yet. Yes, thank you for the heads up on my mute mic. See, you take a week off and I forget how to do this already. Good God Almighty. But thank you for the raid. Yes, thank you, Nerd Stash, for the raid. Thank you, Blood 22 33 434 for coming in. Thank you, Cool Cats Terry. Much appreciated for the raid. Welcome everyone from the Nerd Stashes stream. Much appreciate you joining me here today. Thank you for the host as well, Blood. Much appreciated. Yes, let's do this again. I am BJ Weiler. Welcome to another wonderful Monday here. Streaming a little bit earlier today. My normal spot is Mondays 7 to 9 p.m. Of course, now I gotta go back into Discord so I can talk about that. But yeah, streaming a little bit earlier this week because Mo Down Joe is taking over the 7 to 9 spot tonight for a early access streamer event, Core Set 2020. I don't even know if that's the name of the game actually. Arena M20, Core Set 2020, something to that effect. Whatever it is, come join Mo Down Joe 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern tonight for that streamer early access event there. So that's why we're here today from the 3 to 5 p.m. slot, talking about Extra Life, having some fun, playing games, because that's what we're here for. We are here for Extra Life, playing games to help sick kids get better, to help save their lives. Extra Life, part of the Children's Miracle Network. Children's Miracle Network's been around since 1983. Raising over $5 billion, a lot of that $1 at a time. And what we do here at Extra Life is really just an extension of that. Extra Life got started in 2008, so this is the 11th year Extra Life has been around. And what Extra Life is, it's something for us gamers to come to gather around, to get rally support behind, I guess you could say. It's something for us to do with our passion, our hobby, sometimes our profession, if you are a professional gamer. And that's just play games to raise money for these 170 odd hospitals that are part of this network in North America. Hospitals in Canada, the United States, and in Puerto Rico. And so you just play some games, you raise some money. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. It's that easy. It's that fun. But of course, there is a little bit more involved with it. First of all, of course, you've got to go to extra-life.org to register to become a participant. You have to register every year, even if you've done it in years previously. That's just how all the bureaucratic red tape works. So you got to register or re-register every year. Absolutely free to participate. And once you're registered, you get a participant page. It only takes a couple of minutes to register. You get a participant page. You point people to the URL of that participant page where they can donate safely, securely, and anonymously. And you basically just start your gaming, start your fundraising, and you can do it however works best in your real life situation. You can literally fundraise 365 days a year. The fundraising year starts January 1st. So you can sign up on New Year's Day for whatever year that happens to be. And you can fundraise all the way through midnight, December 31st. 365 days, 366 if it is a leap year, which next year will be. I believe next year is leap year. So we'll have 366 days to fundraise next year. But it is 2019. We only have 365 this year. But Pokemon 9224, thank you as well for those links. Much appreciated. And welcome as well, one of our great mods, Pokemon. Thank you for joining us today. But yeah, it's really that simple, absolutely free. All it is, again, is just volunteering some time just to play those games, which obviously if you're playing games anyway, it's really kind of easy. You know, you just, instead of just playing your game, you just go ahead and play your game while you're fundraising for Extra Life. And of course, you don't have to be a streamer to do it. You can play any game you want. If you do family game night once a week or once a month, or you have a card night with the guys, poker night with the guys, you can even do that because poker is a game. Anything that's considered a game. You do PC games, card games, like I said, mobile games, Facebook games, console games. That's right. Console games actually count too. Amazingly enough. But yeah, anything under the sun. And sports games, you know, spike ball, baseball, basketball, badminton, curling. See what else is out there. Bocce. You know, whatever those summer games are. I don't even remember what yard darts. I remember yard darts. You got all these other games now. You go to the store, you see all these other yard games. It's like, you never heard of them before. But yeah, any of those are games. Tennis, baseball, basketball, bowling, mini golf, if you want to go mini golfing. Whatever you want to do, whatever works best for you is how you do it. You can stream for 24 straight, or not stream, but you can play for 24 straight hours on National Game Day, which is November 2nd and 3rd this year. Or you can break it up. You can do 2 12-hour days, 3 8-hour days, I think it is. 4 6-hour days. You can do 1 hour a day for 24 days. And like I said, you can fundraise 365 days a year. Whenever you're playing a game, you can actually do some fundraising. Just got to let people know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and point them to that participant page. And again, it's great fun for a great cause. Yeah, how far are we? 4 months. Yeah, just 4 months away. As a matter of fact, 100 Days of Gaming is starting in just a scant 3 weeks or so. 100 Days of Gaming. We'll talk about that a little bit more as the month of July. In fact, it is July too, isn't it? July 1st. My God, we're already a third of the way through the summer, practically speaking. Yeah, we're in July already. Just July and August left, and then the kids go back to school. My goodness, the time flies. But yeah, 100 Days of Gaming will be starting the last week of July, so we'll be talking about that a little bit later on as we get closer to that in the next couple of weeks. Yep, woo, I love summer. I know. Yeah, summer is great, especially if you have kids like I do, or stuff like that. For us adults, it really ain't that great if you got to work. It's you're just working in the heat if you're working outside, or you're actually enjoying the air conditioning of work if you're working inside. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't get them summer breaks, do we? Unless, of course, you're European, then you get them nice holidays you get to take. Us Americans, we don't get that lucky. We're lucky if we can take a week anymore in America in vacation. So I took a few extra days. I took almost 2 weeks this time. Usually the only vacation I take is just that the family vacation once a year. So I usually extend on either side of the week we actually leave. So I got another couple of days off, so it's good. I'm playing a nice little mini-thon on Wednesday on my channel for Extra Life, as a matter of fact. But we'll talk about that later. In the meantime, this is what Extra Life is. Playing games, having fun. Again, absolutely free to participate. It only takes a couple of minutes to register at www.extra-life.org. And you can have some fun saving kids' lives. And the cool thing, the important thing is here too. Like I said, these hospitals are North American hospitals, but if I can bring this up, I can point you to, yes, this number right here. Even though the Children's Medical Network is North America based, North America focused, doesn't mean you cannot participate as a gamer. As you can see here, we had over 50,000 participants in 2018. This is last year's review. Over 50,000 participants, 5,200 teams. But the cool number right here is 107 countries were represented by those 50,000 gamers. So even if you're not anywhere in North America, if you're in Germany, Austria, England, in particular, because I know participants from those 3 countries. Or I don't know that. Like from Austria, I know there are people from Austria who were looking into participating, and they have. I know there's one in Germany. I know a few from England. No, as in the sense that I've watched some of them stream, talk to them in that kind of sense. But yeah, from wherever you are in the world, you can actually participate in Extra Life and help raise, like we did last year, $13.48 million, which is awesome stuff. So the more people we have participating, the more countries we have represented, the more fundraising we get in, the more chance we have of hitting the $15 million mark. I think $15 million is pretty doable this year. Generally speaking, over the last few years, we've actually been able to raise the final total by about $2 million a year. So we might even be able to hit 16 million this year, but we need everybody out there watching this to do it. Just sign up. Like I said, no matter what game you play, card games, PC games, real life games, mobile games, Facebook games, console games, whatever they are, family game night, your whole family can participate, raise some money for whatever hospital you choose to support. So that's all the great and cool stuff that we can do with Extra Life, and you can do it from wherever you are in the world. in the world. That's all. Yes, and thank you for that link as well. Real Millennium Group. That is me. Like I said earlier when I was muted, Real Millennium Group, RMG Gaming 2, and of course, I am BJ Weller. But Real Millennium Group is the channel where I do all my Extra Life streaming. Those are Extra Life specific. Every time I stream there, that is Extra Life specific fundraising streams there. So you can catch me for all my Extra Life fundraising efforts. Like I said, on Wednesday, July 3rd, I'll actually be doing a classic game mini-thon during the day from like 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. Be playing things like Tropico, SimCity 2000, Baldur's Gate. What else do I got lined up? I got two more lined up. Stronghold Crusader. And actually, I got it right here, don't I? Civilization 2. There we go. SimCity 2000, Civ 2, Baldur's Gate, Stronghold Crusader, Tropico. So that's kind of one of the things. Again, like I said, you can do your fundraising however it works best for you throughout the year. If you happen to be a streamer, again, it makes it a little bit nicer. But 90% of what I raise year in and year out is the friends and family network. The other 10% is what I get from stream watchers, stream fans, that kind of stuff. So you don't have to be a streamer to be successful. You don't have to stream at all in order to participate. That's the important thing. You don't have to stream at all in order to participate. This is just strictly you playing games, getting the word of mouth out there about what you're doing, having people go to your participant page and make that donation. So like I said, family game night, you can get your friends and family together, have a fundraising event, that type of stuff. So what I do as a streamer, I'll do like mini-thons throughout the year. I'll do that big 25-hour marathon on National Game Day weekend. National Game, obviously, you're going to go through a day and a half, really, essentially. But I start Friday evening, go into Saturday. But I do mini-thons throughout the year. I'll do like an indie gaming mini-thon, which focuses on like 5 or 6 indie games I'm really into at the time. Like I said, this Wednesday I'm doing a classic gaming mini-thon. All sorts of things that you can do to have some fun while you're doing your fundraiser and make things interesting, make things different, and help encourage people to come and make donations to you. In December, I do what we call a 12 Days of Christmas Gaming, which is out for 12 days, right up until Christmas Eve. The 12 days before Christmas, right into Christmas Eve. I'll stream every day for like an hour, and I'll play a game that is Christmas focused or a Christmas based game. Like I'll play an MMO that has a Christmas holiday quest themed content to it. Or I'll play an actual game that is like a Christmas type game, that type of stuff. So all sorts of different things you can do to have fun while you're doing your fundraising, and encourage people to come and donate to whatever it is you're doing. And whatever hospital you support at the end of the day, that's the important thing. 100%, every single penny that we raise as gamers goes to the hospitals we support. Again, completely voluntary on our part. The Extra Life organization takes none of that donation money. They have corporate partners they work with that cover their expenses. And so every single penny goes to helping sick kids get better and goes to helping save their lives. At the end of the day, that's what Extra Life does. It really saves the lives of kids. We play superheroes sometimes in our games, or a hero in a game. Extra Life gives us a chance to be a real life hero just by playing the games that we enjoy. And it's as simple as going to www.extra-life.org, registering, and you can start your fundraising right out of the gate. So what we got for you today, as a matter of fact, what we got for you this month. This month, last month we wrapped up before vacation, which worked out perfectly, really. The Eyes of Aura, a nice little indie game, hidden object puzzle solving type game. Finished the game, which was pretty cool. We spent, I think it took me about 2 months worth of streaming right here on the Extra Life Kids channel to play through the game. It was about 30 hours or so. To play through the game and get everything all solved and completed. So that was nice. So it works out that July we get to start a new game. So we're going to do Wildlife Park 3. This is one I played, as a matter of fact, for 100 Days of Gaming last year. And, zoo type game, and I always like zoo games, like animals. So I figured, let's, at least for July, let's do a little bit something different. Let's do some Wildlife Park, some zoo gaming action. I've done Zoo Tycoon before. On the channel. I haven't done Wildlife Park 3 yet, and I haven't played this since I did 100 Days of Gaming. It's one of those games that I wish I had more time to play. which is nice about doing the Extra Life for Kids channel here, is that, hey, if there's a game I really haven't had time to get into or play, it's like, oh, you know what, let's do it for the Extra Life for Kids channel, have some fun with it. Gives me an opportunity to actually play the game. So speaking of that, let's see what we want to do here. I think I got to refamiliarize myself with how to play here. So here we go. The internship, the diploma. So yeah, I think I'm going to replay the internship here. So this is sort of like the tutorial here. Park level 1, holistic zoo and animal management, New York, USA. The excellent results. Oh, thank you, the Finches, for the biddies. Finches takes the lead for the week. Our first bits of the week. Thank you. 100 biddies. Thank you very much for those bits. And that reminds me, I should say that every bit that you cheer here on the Extra Life for Kids channel, every subscription that we get right here on the Extra Life for Kids channel goes to helping the kids as well. All the proceeds from those cheers, from those subscriptions, goes to the hospitals, goes to helping sick kids as well. So subscribe away, cheer away right here on the Extra Life for Kids channel, and helps the kids get better that way as well. So let's see. So we're in New York. Your studies give you internship. So we're an intern here. In small wall. Oh, so okay. Okay, we're studying in New York, but we're going to go to South Africa to this little wildlife park here to put what we have learned into action. Again, plans to also find out how to keep park residents happy. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Boom. I might have to reset the level, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see where we at here. And let me do this too, just in case. Oh, cancel. Can't I get to options here? Let me see. So I just want to make sure, because sometimes some of these games you have, they'll set off. Yeah, okay, let's go here. Yep. Let's let me do this, because sometimes some of the games that the music they have contained will set off Twitch and/or YouTube. YouTube flags, and then it ends up, it just ends up being a hassle. So we'll just do that. Boop. So we'll go in here, go back in here, boop, 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 and rock and roll, and relearn how to do everything. All right, here we go. Okay. You know, I think I may have to reset this level, don't I? So I'm not getting any instructions. So let's go ahead and do that. Restart level. Here we go. Yes, I want to restart. There we go. Boom. As I got to relearn
Welcome to South Africa.
Thank you. Here we go.
You're the new intern. My name is Enrique, and I'm the head of the personnel department here. It's great that someone has traveled so far to learn more about how to keep African wildlife. I sometimes get the feeling that all young guys think of nothing but soccer.
All right, let's rock and roll here. You know what I want to do? Let's tone that down just a bit here. I got new headphones over vacation too. Like right before I left on vacation, my headphones, the headphones I was using ended up broke. Like the whole cord just ripped right out. I was like, oh, that's no good. So I had to quick order a pair before we left, and I got here over vacation. Like this morning was one of my things. Oh, I gotta get set my new headphones now. So I still gotta adjust audio levels and everything. So hopefully, I think I got the sound going, or at least my mic working correctly. It took me forever to figure that out. But I think we're good to go now. Anyway, I just gotta adjust this. Like these things are so much louder than my old pair. Okay. Yes. Let's continue.
We're only in the building phase, but my boss has some ambitious plans. Since his last visit to the US, he's been raving about the fabulous wildlife parks they have there. Come a little closer, and I'll tell you something. Tip, use the mouse wheel to zoom closer in.
Ooh. Okay.
So between you and me, my boss is a real entrepreneur and seems to have gotten mixed up with some dubious investors.
Of course he did.
If you want my opinion, the only thing these guys care about is money. They don't give a damn about the animals.
Yeah, well,
And on
that's
the other
usually
hand,
how it
we
works.
desperately need those investors here because in the past, the state has been pumping money into conserving the rich diversity of animal species. But now it looks like those funds are needed to maintain all the new soccer stadiums they've been building. But hey, enough of that. I want to show you something. Follow me. Tip, use the mouse wheel to zoom out and move the mouse to the edge of the screen to follow Enrique.
Or
You
I
can
could
also
just
use
do
the
this.
arrow keys on your keyboard to do that. We're planning a big adventure park here, where visitors from all over the world can see the most magnificent African animals right up close. It will be a unique experience for the whole family.
Okay.
We haven't introduced any big cats here yet, as they're more difficult to keep than grazing animals. Come on, I'll show you around. Tip, use the arrow keys or move the mouse to the edge of the screen.
I see a zebra.
Take a look into this enclosure. You're a city dweller, eh? So maybe these stripes look a little familiar, huh? Only kidding. This is Bianca, our baby zebra. Bianca was only born a few weeks ago, but sadly her mother did not survive the birth. It is important you learn how to handle vulnerable animals, so that's why first we're going to attend to Bianca.
Okay.
Let's see how Bianca is getting on. Every time you select an animal, a list of the current well-being status and needs of that animal will appear on the bottom right of the screen.
Oh, look at that. Ain't that the neatest little thing? That is so cool looking. Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention, Enrique. I'm trying to get select an animal. Well, what's the current well-being status? It will appear on the bottom right of the screen.
Like
Okay.
all hoofed animals, zebras are herd animals, so we want to integrate Bianca into our herd of zebras. Maybe we'll find a surrogate mother willing to suckle her. So please put Bianca in the zebra enclosure close by, next to the water trough if you can. Tip, select an animal and then click OK to move it to another spot.
Okay. Move there. Is that what I move?
You're almost done.
Take. Okay, here we go. Take. No, I just started, Abs. Didn't I tell you that? She knows.
Well-
I spent the last 45 minutes before my stream explaining to her.
Is that a
I'm
roller?
going to go down and stream.
Then is this a roller coaster?
No, it's not a roller. No, not technically a roller coaster.
What
It's-
is that?
It's just a little safari track where a safari car can ride around and see the animals. All right, where do I get next? Okay. Please put in the zebra enclosure close by next to the water trough if you can. Trough if you can. Well, where's the zebra enclosure? I don't see any more zebras. They're not zebras. There. Ah, here's the zebras. Okay, next to the water trough.
Well done! Take
Okay.
some time to have a look around our park. We have
Okay.
another enclosure with
Fine.
gazelles.
Yeah, okay, so that's what they are over here. They're the gazelles. Oh, that actually goes in with the gazelles, does it? Oh, yeah, it does. Look at that.
Oh yeah, if you're through with the task or don't know what to do next, use the flashing button at the
why
top
do you
here
have these
to find out
headphones
more about the
on?
tasks you have open.
What kind of these headphones are?
Oh, flashing button up here. Okay. These are just my headphones,
Good.
Abs.
Here you can
You
see an
regular
overview of
headphones?
all your outstanding tasks and your progress in each one. But right now, Sarah, the park's landscape architect, is waiting for you by the gazelle enclosure. Go and find her.
Okay. Yes, I'll be almost done. Go ahead up and keep playing. Okay, go to Sarah status. Okay. Yes, I will absolutely be up in a minute. See, this is where, see, we need a trolled command here. That way, every time my daughter comes trolls me on stream, I can set that off. I have it on my other 3 channels. All right, go to Sarah. Okay, status. Got it. All right, good. So we're good there. All right. Yep, close that out. Is that Sarah? That is Gardener 1.
Hello, I'm Sarah, and I'm supervising the development of the wildlife park. I'd love you to help me learn how to design enclosures to suit the needs of different species.
Are you Sarah? It just says Gardener. It doesn't say you're Sarah. No, you're not Sarah. I don't know where Sarah is. Oh, nope. Continue. Thank you.
Designing an enclosure is one of the most creative but demanding tasks in a wildlife park. It's really fun to actually build your own design concepts. But we must, of course, bear in mind the specific habits and requirements of the animals that will inhabit the enclosure.
How do I deselect? Oh, there we go. Okay. All these things I gotta relearn again. Remember. Okay, well, everything, but we must, of course, bear in mind the specific habits and requirements of the animals that will inhabit the enclosure. Gotcha.
First, I'd like to use the gazelle enclosure to show you the best way of building an animal enclosure.
Okay. So this is the gazelle enclosure here. All right.
The most important equipment in an animal enclosure is the feeding device. And there are different types of facilities for different food, sometimes also in different sizes and at different heights. Select an animal to find out which food is required by a particular species. You can use the Details button, which will then appear on the bottom right, to view all the important info about the animal species.
Okay.
Herbivores can also feed on the foliage in the enclosure, but for this we would need to build really big enclosures that are difficult to manage. So let's look for some suitable feeding devices to place in the enclosure. You'll find these in the enclosure facilities section on the top left.
On the top left. Ah, okay. I see it flashing up there. Okay, good.
We've only placed drinking troughs in the gazelle enclosure for the moment. So
Okay.
now select appropriate feeding devices for our gazelles and put them in the enclosure. It's important to position them so that both the animals and the keeper have free access to them from all sides.
Okay. So what are the, so let's follow the animal. I don't want to take the animal. I had a mineral deficiency. I would like to mate. Oh, really? I love a good scratch on something. Yeah, we don't even have a... Well, I guess you got the rock to scratch on. That's your little scratching post, isn't it? There's something, I guess. Let's see here. Is this food? Okay, water, grasses, minerals. Yes, mineral deficiency. I can definitely see that. Jump and scratch. They're happy with that. Cleanliness, foliage. Okay. Age, only 10 months. Energy, good. No disease. Oh, that's the creature's thoughts, the animal's thoughts. Herd size. Need to mate. Okay. So I am thinking, it doesn't tell me specifically it needs minerals, but it doesn't tell me specifically if there's anything food-wise that it would like to have here. So grasses, leaves, feed crib, high feed crib, feed bowl insects, large salt lick, fodder seafood, fodder fish, fruit basket. Okay. Trying to see here. Oh, we can actually name them. Okay. Just here, sterile. Now we don't need to sterilize it. Herd size. Water, grasses. So I guess minerals. I don't see anything mineral-wise. Salt, is that a mineral? Toys, shelters, climate control. Oh, really? And this is, what is all? Okay. Feeding, fences and gates, feeding devices. So they're grazing, so I assume just give them some food or something. I guess that's kind of what we're looking for here. All right, so let's give them, what's this thing look like? Okay, I see what, all right, this thing is, so that's a crib. I guess we can give them the crib, I guess would do fine. Let's put it over here. Should be able to get to it from there.
That turned out really well.
Cool.
A keeper will now fill up the feeding device, and the gazelle can now enjoy a hearty meal.
Oh, look at that. Okay, they're looking for it. Okay, here they come. Okay. So I'm not sure, so... Dying of hunger. Good scrape. Mineral deficiency. So that's the thing. We've got to figure out their mineral. Would that be a salt lick?
When you select one of the gazelles, you will also see that minerals are an important part of a balanced diet, too.
Okay.
So now try placing 2 salt licks in the
Ah,
enclosure.
okay.
Again, make sure they are placed far enough away from the other facilities in the enclosure and from the enclosure perimeter.
Okay, gotcha. Well, there we go. That answers my question. I was getting ahead of the game. So what's the large one? What's the small one? I guess 2 small ones if they want 2 of them. I guess 2 small ones will do. I guess I can put one over here. Let's put one there. And then I guess we could put another one over here. I guess we'll put it over on this side. We'll put it here. There we go. Okay. Well, looks like they're going for it. So I guess once all the mineral deficiencies are taken care of, we'll continue on here. You need to eat, pal. Come on, let's go. Or lick. It's a salt lick, so you need to lick the salt. There we go. Okay. Or did want 2 large ones? Can I sell this? Okay. Oh, I can offer by hand? That's interesting. Alright, so let's try putting 2 large ones in here. See if that continues on here.
You can now see the gazelles
There we
go
go.
to the salt licks to restore their mineral balance. Okay, so now that the gazelles have a healthy diet, we'll move on to their physical well-being.
Okay.
Many animals that have a coat need places where they can scratch and scrape. If you have a cat, then you'll know what I mean.
Yes, indeed.
Gazelles also have a beautiful coat that needs constant care, so you need to provide a place where they can have a good scratch.
Okay. Well, aren't they scratching here? I guess not. What is this? Stone. Okay. So I guess that would come under toy. Branches, stone, 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 log, hurdle, stone, small toy, toy. I don't know if I want this right next to the track, though. Let's go ahead and move that elsewhere. Let's move that over here. And your branches help with that, too? And we can throw branches down here, right? Oh, is it raining? Sounds like it's raining. Let's, Oh yeah, it is raining. I can see the rain now. Alright, so let's put that there. Oh yeah, it's raining, alright. So let's see if this does anything for... Oh yeah, looks like it did. Okay. Hold on.
Now try to find a scratching device in the enclosure facilities section and install it in the gazelle enclosure. Again, make sure you select a suitable spot so the gazelles can get to it easily from all sides.
So I think we just have 2 more that need to scratch here a bit. Oh, they jump over the rock. Look at that. Okay. So it looks like this might be the last one here. Gonna scratch. There you go. Scratch that itch. There you go. Oh, looks like that did the trick.
Well done.
There we go.
The gazelles are now totally satisfied, and we can now focus on designing the new enclosure.
The
An
new
animal
enclosure.
handler
Oh,
has
the
informed
new.
us that he has some news. So please follow me when you're ready.
I get it. New. Yeah. New news. I got it. I still don't know where you are at. Oh, is that you? Oh,
We're in the
okay,
process
there
of
you
planning
are.
an enclosure here that is big enough for a herd of up to 5 gnus. We have already finished a section of the enclosure fencing, and now I'd like you to finish it off for me. As before, you will find fences in enclosure construction. Tip: you should also place a gate in the enclosure fence so the staff can also enter at
There we
any
go.
time.
Just gotta remember my controls here. Okay, so there's Sarah. That's Sarah. I thought she was. I saw her earlier. I thought she was just a guest in the park. That's actually Sarah. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. We've already finished section of the fence, and now before you'll find fences in the enclosure, you'll place a gate. Okay. Well, there's a gate there. So I guess the gate's already in there. All right, so let's get in here. Let's do this. Fencing. I guess I should find the fencing that matches, which looks like, is it this one? Palisade or bamboo? This may be the bamboo. Yeah, it's the bamboo fence. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, I got you. Oh, we can change colors on it. How about that? All right, we'll stick with this one anyway.
Let's now see if the news can be delivered.
Okay.
To do this, go to the animal trading section on the top left.
So it's already got a fence in there, so I don't really need to put another fence. At least I don't think so. Not right now. Maybe later.
You're now in a sort of marketplace for
Okay.
animals where there's a constant stream of offers and propositions for wild animals from professional animal traders locally and even from all over the world.
Okay.
Wild animals, as we require them, should only be traded with the relevant permits. This is very strictly monitored.
Okay.
Look, our new trader is now advertising his animals for sale. So we should act as quickly as possible. We'll just take one new at first. It's
Really?
better if you learn how to handle a single animal before we establish the entire herd. So now select a new and go to Buy at the bottom right of the menu. Then select the spot where you want to place the new.
So we got, I presume, a male, or that's female. Oh, they're both females. Okay, that's 12 years old. That's 4 years old. No disease, high energy, low energy. Well, that's 250. This one's only 100. And what's this? And that one's been sterilized. Oh, looks like they've both been sterilized. Well, I might as well go for the younger ones, a little bit more, but... Buy that one, we'll plop you right down there.
It's done.
Okay.
It's always a thrill when you acquire such a magnificent animal.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
You can now select the new at any time and move it to another place. However, it should now remain within the new enclosure. Otherwise, I fear you'll incur the wrath of Enrique.
The loss of Enrique. Okay.
You've already learned how to build and equip an enclosure for a hoofed animal using the example of the gazelle enclosure.
Okay.
Now try to satisfy the news needs too.
News
Here's
needs.
another tip. You could copy a great deal from the gazelle enclosure.
Okay. So how do I copy though? Defer? No? Okay. Offer. See, I don't see a copy option, which is fine. Okay. So we'll just like want, I think does it already have a rock? Yeah, it already has a couple of rocks. Let's move this one though. Move them a little bit over this way. That way, if it wants to jump, it's got a little bit more room to do so. So we'll want the salt lick, the water troughs, the scratching. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's do this. Okay. Food, water trough, large, small. We'll go for large. Is there a way to rotate that? Oh, here we go. So we'll put it like this. Actually, we'll put it, let's put it, you know what, let's put it over here. Hold on. We'll put this here. And then we'll do food. We'll do this guy. We'll put that in the shady spot. Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can't. So we'll put that there. Let's go ahead and do your large salt lick. Salt lick we'll put over here. How's that? There we go. And then we need the scratcher. We'll do that, large scratcher. We'll put that back here. We'll put it over here or here? Let's put it over here. There we go. Oh, look, it's happy. We made the new happy.
Well
That's good
done.
news.
The
Good
new
news.
is already settling into his new home.
Okay.
But as you know, it's a herd animal and will want to be surrounded by a sufficient number of its own kind. Now try to bring more news into the enclosure until the entire herd is happy and contented.
Happy and contented. Okay. Oh, let's see what we got here. So this is that's the old one. That one's 4 years old. Okay, that's a male. That's a 9-year-old male, 17-year-old male, female. All right, so let's go with this one. Gotta buy that one. So we got two of the same age at least. Would like more of the species around. See, here's the problem. I don't want too many of the older ones. Let's see if we got new. Do we have new? Do we have new news? Show only baby animals off. Show only males off. Show only females off. So those are males. That's the female. Or no male? Okay. From Wildlife Park 3. So I guess if you have an expansions or something, they'll tell you what expansion it's from. So there's no baby animals. So we got the 9-year-old, 17-year-old. That's not going to last very long. That one's down to 50 now, huh? It's got no energy, no disease. They fine? 210, 160. All right, let's go ahead and buy the 9-year-old. So they want more. I guess I'm gonna have to buy all of them, is what you're telling me. All right, let's buy the. That one's cheap, but it's like no energy level. All right, let's go for this one. See what happens there. So need water. Dying of thirst. Okay, hold on then. Hold on. Go right here. There you go. Drink. If the what? You're not very smart, are you? All right, so they still want. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to buy this last one. All right, let's drop you near the salt lick. There you go. Okay. Well, we got the salt lick right there for you. And let's see here. So far, so good. I might need another salt lick. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him another salt lick. We'll plop the other one down over here. There we go. Oops. Did I just drop one there? No? Good. All right.
I'm so proud of you.
Why, thank
You've
you.
actually managed to make all the news happy. We're through here for the moment.
Okay. All right, so that's in good shape
I would
then.
now like to introduce you to our gardener, Nelson. He's standing by the Jeep track in the gazelle enclosure and is
There
just
he
busying
is.
himself with some planting. You could maybe go help him out.
Okay.
Hey, Nelson. Gazelles are also incredibly shy animals, and that's why it's particularly difficult for the park visitors to drive too near them without scaring them off. So we're going to hide the Jeep track behind a line of orange trees.
Oh. Gotcha.
Unfortunately, our orange trees have become rather shriveled in transit.
You
and
think?
you can help Nelson revitalize them.
Okay.
So please select one of the orange trees along the Jeep track. You may notice they obviously aren't entirely happy with the ground here.
Yeah, I think so. Ground is too hard. The ground is too dry. So hard to dry ground. Okay, water, fertilize. All right.
So to ensure our orange trees flourish and bear some beautiful fruit, we must acquire some good soil. Select the flashing button on the top left, where you can choose from a range of ground types.
Okay. You would thought
Now try to
you
select
would
a
have done
spot
that
with
before you
just
brought
the
them
right
in.
amount of ground hardness for the orange trees, and
Okay.
use the mouse to place it along the row. If you select a tree and then select the Details button on the bottom right, you can find out which ground hardness is best suited to
Okay,
these
that's
trees.
what I'm missing. Details. Okay, so that's telling me. Leaves preferred ground is savanna grass. It looks like ground hardness 35 to 70. Okay, that's what I was missing on these guys here. It wasn't clicking the details. Jump and scratch. Okay, need to scratch for an hour. Wow, that's the life there, man. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Well, you're getting some water. You're getting some water. Yeah, see, it don't need no more water, does it? All right, savanna grass. Sand, savanna grass. Here we go. So let's throw in the savanna grass under these guys. There we go. Orange tree 7 is doing really well now. Okay, there we go. So
Excellent.
oh, here we go.
This ground is perfect for orange trees, and we now want to place a line of orange trees along the Jeep track. You'll find the plants on the top left by the flashing button.
Top left. Oh, here we go. All right. Well, I actually need some more savanna grass if we're going to do it. I need to fill it in up over here. There we go. Let's do a little bit more over here. There we go. All right, that should do it. All right, so let's find some orange trees.
You will also find orange trees under subtropical plants. Select the orange tree and then go to the Buy button in the bottom section of the menu and place a further 8 orange trees along the Jeep track.
8, okay. Orange tree, large, small. Well, what are these? I guess they're just regular orange trees. Okay. So let's rotate you a bit. So we need 8 more. Okay, so there's 1. Hey, look at that. Ecologist. All right. 2. Oh, I got to plant 100 trees, huh? Or whatever they are. Oops. Hold on. Let's get over here. Rotate you a bit here. Wrong way. There you go. 2. So there's 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay. 7 and
Remember,
there we are.
plants are also living things that need looking after and nurturing, so they produce beautiful blooms. And hey, it's looking really good.
Thanks.
The line of trees can now really flourish and blossom. Our gardener Nelson will see to it that the plants are always well watered and fertilized.
Okay.
They may even produce some delicious, juicy oranges that the visitors can pluck from the branches.
Yeah, no. They don't ought to be just wandering around the enclosure. Are you nuts? Unless, of course, they're close enough to reach from the car. That would be all right, I guess. All right, hey, looking good. We are looking good here. We are looking good. All right. All right, yeah.
Your internship
Okay.
is coming to an end.
Really?
As an extra reward, you will receive a gold-plated African sculpture. You can display it in your own park if you want to have one at a later date.
Okay.
Tip: you will constantly receive gifts throughout the game, and you can view them by selecting the button on the top right.
Okie dokie. Excellente. Excellente. Okay. Well, that wasn't too hard. How's the little baby zebra doing, by the way? Bianca? Is that Bianca? No. Where's Bianca? Oh, I don't know which one Bianca is. Where's Bianca? Female? It's the male. I didn't see what number she was. Female. No, nothing says Bianca. There's no Bianca. Oh, is that Bianca? There's Bianca. She was hiding on me. There's Bianca. She's doing really well. Excellent. Tell you one thing, man. You get in close. Oh, stop it, Windows 10. Oh, you Windows 10. There we go. I tell you, them zebras are looking pretty good here. You getting there up? Man, look at it. You're probably not coming across as well on stream, but man, look at it. It looks like a fur, for crying out loud. Oh, hello. Wow. The animal modeling is pretty good. I kind of like that. All right, I guess we're done. All right, gifts throughout the game. That's what we got here. Profit and loss, decorative item. So what we got here? Oh, I got jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin head, small geyser, termite hill, tiki statue, and the tiki torch. These are our statues, or sculptures, water features, gifts. What are these? Others. The little jack-o'-lantern. Well, that's cool. All right. Very good. I guess that's it then. Are we done with the tutorial? Gold-plated African sculpture. Okay. I guess that's it then. Oh, here we go.
Congratulations. You have successfully completed your internship in South Africa.
Excellent. Sculptures. Okay. African statue gold. Excellent. Okay. Here we go. All right. Excellent. Well, I guess we can start the next mission then, can't we? Sweet. Oh, before we do that, that's perfect timing then. We can take a quick break here. Talk about Extra Life a little bit, because that's what we kind of do here on the Extra Life for Kids channel. Thank you for joining me so far this afternoon, everyone. Much, much appreciated. I am your host, BJ Weiler, as we're learning our way through Wildlife Park 3 here. A game I picked up, oh my god, I don't even remember how long ago, and finally gonna get some playtime in with it, some good playtime in it with it this month. But we're also here to talk about Extra Life, a way for us as gamers to come together and be real life heroes for kids by helping save their lives just by playing games and raising money for our local Children's Medical Network hospital. So you can participate by going to www.extra-life.org and registering to become a participant. Like I said at the top of the show, you got to register every single year, even if you've done it in the past. So if you've not yet registered for this year, well, go ahead. Absolutely free to participate. Only takes a couple of minutes to register, get the registration process underway. Obviously, you'll be picking a hospital that you will want to support. There's over 170 hospitals in the network in North America that we fundraise for as part of the Children's Medical Network. But again, like I said earlier, don't let that stop you. If you don't live in the North American area, well, you've got I guess what it was about 104 other countries represented right now. Or not right now, but in 2018. Hopefully that will go up. I believe it was, what was it? I think we were 99 in 2017. 97. It was 97. I think it was 97 countries were represented in 2017. So we actually added last year 10 more countries. With all the participants who participated, we added 10 more countries to the list of people who participate in Extra Life and help save the lives of these kids in these hospitals. 100% of what is raised goes to the hospitals, goes to helping sick kids get better. Like I said, it only takes a few minutes to go right here to the Extra Life site and register to become a participant. Like I said, you pick the hospital you want to support. So generally speaking, you would choose the hospital that is nearest to the area in which you live. But again, not always necessarily the case. You have the freedom to pick any one of the hospitals that you want to support. The only restriction is that you cannot change your hospital once you have chosen to support it, unless you contact the Extra Life support team, and then I think you would have to contact them if you'd want to change the hospital you want to support, and then they'd have to go through their process of changing the hospital for you. But you can only, fundraise for one hospital at a time. You can also create a team or join a team during the registration process or anytime thereafter. You don't have to join a team the first time you register or create a team. Teams are essentially just a collection of Extra Life participants who decide to fundraise under a common banner. So let's just say, I think BioWare participated last year, if I'm not mistaken. I know in the past, before Trial Worlds dissolved this past October, Trial Worlds always had a team. And anyone, of course, was welcome to play on their team. But that's what teams are. It's just, you can go in there, you can create a team. If you create a team, you become the team captain. You can set a fundraising goal for the team. And anyone can join your team. So when you go through the registration process, you'll actually see one of the steps is, do you want to join a team? Do you want to create a team? So if you want to join the team, you just go ahead and you just scroll down the list of all the existing teams at that point. If you know which one you want to join, you can pick it from there. Like I said, you can create a team at that point and have other people join your team. But that's essentially, that's really all the team is. It's just a collection of Extra Life participants with no other restrictions. There's no restrictions on teams. who decide want to fundraise under that banner. So let's say for myself, I sort of have my RMG Gaming Nation. I can create an RMG Gaming team, and anyone, of course, once that team is created, anyone who's a participant can search for RMG Gaming and say, hey, I want to play on RMG Gaming's team or fundraise on RMG Gaming's team. And of course, they are quite easily able to do that either, again, during the registration process or anytime thereafter. And like hospitals, you can only play on one team at a time. But unlike hospitals, you can actually at will change your team membership whenever you would like. So if you find out that you join my team and then all of a sudden one of your buddies has created a team and you'd rather play on his team, well, go right ahead, be my guest. Now, it's all good. It's all good, yeah. So you can go ahead and switch team memberships or even just leave a team completely and play solo, which is perfectly fine as well. So you can do that as well. So just some extra, again, cool stuff that you can do with your fundraising efforts. And again, it's all for the kids of these hospitals throughout North America. As a matter of fact, we're going to check the story of a kid here. I think I got to remember here which story. I think we played the story from my hospital last time, if I'm not mistaken. So let me double check here. Yes, we did, the Delaney twins. We checked in on the Delaney twins, which were a pair of Siamese, not Siamese, where they conjoined twins now is the proper way to describe them. Conjoined twins that were able to have their separation surgery at my hospital, which is the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So let's go ahead and because my hospital has a few different videos here that actually it's more than just treatment and more than just treatment and essentially treatment is what I'm trying to say. It's more than just treatment of kids for what, a disease or an injury that ails them, but it's also psychological as well. In fact, let me do this because this is an interesting story too. This one will be, this one's about 5 minutes long. So we'll do Dee Dee's story. And it's about violence prevention, which is, probably more important than ever at this point in our society. Violence prevention and all that kind of stuff, and helping kids cope when they suffer from traumatic violence situations. So we'll be back on the flip side here for some. Oh, that's where my little. I almost chatted out D. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. Well, thank you for joining me, everyone. We'll be back on the flip side with the next mission of Wildlife Park 3 here. Talk more extra life. Talk about some of the rewards you can earn as a participant. I think that's a good idea. In fact, let's bring those rewards out here, and I can set up my little... I can grab up my Firefox window and show you the page of this year's rewards I am definitely looking forward to. But in the meantime, we'll be back right here. Let's take a look at Dee Dee's story from the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and we'll be back pretty soon. So stick around, check out the story, and we'll be back, as I think I keep saying, right? All right, thanks, everyone. Be right back. Oh, there's a doodle. There's a doodle. Doodle. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. There you are, Doodle. Hello, Doodle. What's going on, Doodle? You've come to visit instead of the child this time, Doodle? Oh, Doodle. I have the Doodle dog. See, I should have played the pet therapy one, and then we could showed you off, Doodle. But anyway, thank you for joining me, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am your host, BJ Wilder, a.k.a. Real Millennium Group, playing some games, having some fun here, playing some Wildlife Park 3, as a matter of fact, having some fun talking about extra life. So, yeah, it's one of the many things that, when we think about the hospitals and what we do for fundraising and stuff here, that, we think about treatment of injuries, treatment of disease, cancer, serious injury, serious illness, birth defects, wherever the case may be. That these kids need money for, but it goes beyond that. As a matter of fact, let me pull this out a little bit here, because this is another interesting thing to show off here a little bit here. Yeah, I think if I let's just do this a little bit wider here, That way, here we go. And we can go right, yeah, perfect. I can put that right behind me like that. There we go. There we go. But as you can see, in 2018, this is sort of how the breakdown went of that $13.48 million that we raised. Research, equipment, uncompensated care. Very important one there, because these hospitals will treat these kids regardless of what they need. Treat them regardless of the insurance company's willingness to pay whatever treatment they need, and of course the family's ability to pay. We got 8% for education, 15% for special services like pet therapy, like I'm losing my mind. I'm getting too old. Art therapy, music therapy, pet therapy, that kind of stuff. Special services, the violence prevention initiative, and then 21% for custom needs, whatever the child might need that is specific to that child. Say like a child with a mouth deformity needs a specialized baby bottle in order to nurse. That's a custom need. But this is sort of where that money breaks down. So the hospitals are able to use the money that we raise for them, and again 100% goes to the hospital, goes to helping the kids through these various things that the hospital can use this money for. So the hospital will determine that, hey, we need this piece of equipment to help all these kids with this particular ailment. Well, they can now go out and buy that particular piece of equipment to help all those kids. The money isn't, they're not getting this money and saying, hey, you guys have to use this for uncompensated care, which of course is a good thing. But if they happen to one particular year really need this piece of equipment very badly, then they can focus on getting that piece of equipment, and then the leftover can go through uncompensated care or something like that. There's no one telling them who doesn't really have any idea that you have to use the money for this. The hospital knows where they need the money the most. So again, it's great that the hospital has the opportunity to put that money where they need it the most. Again, things like the violence prevention initiative that my hospital has used. One year they might need more money for the pediatric trauma center, which is one of the premier trauma centers in the country, at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Well, one year they might need some equipment for that trauma center, so they can put more equipment that year for that particular use. So that's one of the great things, again, about Extra Life as well, is that it's something we can do as gamers. Makes us look good as gamers because we get a lot of negativity around us. But also, and I completely forgot to bring up the Firefox window too. I got caught up just watching the story, and I completely forgot about this. No, okay, so I gotta open up a new window here. Fortunately, I have it bookmarked, so it makes it nice and easy. But yeah, so it's great stuff that we're able to use this. The hospitals are able to use this money. We're able to bring this money in as gamers because we got a lot of negativity that still surrounds us, and it's where is it here? Trying to find my come on, I had this bookmarked. Do I have it somewhere else? Yeah, here it is. I have it right there to make it easier for me to get to. But yeah, so like I said before the break, it's like we have a lot of different rewards we can get as participants. Now, again, it's absolutely free to participate, and we call that level of participation the classic level. You do get rewarded for that, for meeting certain, the rewards you earn are through meeting certain fundraising goals. So if you raise $5 for your hospital, you get such and such a reward. $10, you get this one. $25, you get this one. And so the rewards we get are game discount codes. We get a discount code for a nice handcrafted Extra Life wooden smartphone case. We get a 3-month premium XSplit license, which is streaming software. So if you're a streamer and happen to use XSplit, that's pretty cool. You get a 3-month premium license for that as a participant, and all sorts of other cool stuff that we get as participants. But let me. I gotta bring this up now. I've got to add Firefox. Let's capture Firefox. Here we go. There we go. Firefox. So we get so this year. We also have what we call a platinum level of participation. Now, that is just paying a $19 registration fee. Either when you register the first time, each and every year, you can pay that fee right as you make that initial registration, and you're automatically a platinum level participant at that time. Or what you can do, you can register at the classic level, be a classic level participant, and any time within the same calendar year after that initial registration, you can actually go back in and upgrade yourself to platinum level participation, again, just by paying that $19 registration fee, which again goes to helping the kids. So that's $19 right to the hospitals, right to the kids. And as a platinum level participant, you open yourself up to being able to earn a higher tier of rewards here. So the first milestone that falls under the platinum level participation is the Extra Life decal / sticker. So this is this year's sticker right there, as you can see. And once I bring my camera back, I'll actually be able to show you this stuff live, so to speak. But again, as you can see, platinum level only. So if you raise $75 as a platinum level participant, you're in the decal. Now, this next one here, this $100 fundraising milestone is not platinum level specific. So at the class, this is something new that you can earn as a classic level participant. So if you can raise $100 as a classic level participant, you get this cool shaker G Fuel starter kit. So you get the, what is this? You get the starter kit, which is the shaker here, plus 7 flavor packs. So this is the first time that this has been offered. And the caveat here is this is only available for the first 10,000 participants that redeem the reward. So there's only 10,000 of these available. So your redemption, so the emails to be able to redeem these will be sent out at some point at the end of the summer here. I'm assuming some point late August we'll be able to start redeeming these. That's late summer, although technically that does go into September. So perhaps August, September, if you've earned $100 so far as a participant, look out for this email. That way you can redeem it ASAP. And be sure to be able to get this reward. It's I've been able to earn this so far. So I've already raised more than $100 for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia this year. So I am definitely going to be checking my email every day until that email arrives, so I can redeem that as soon as I can and get my hands on one of those, because I definitely want one of those. The next reward here, again, now we're going back into the platinum only reward. So you got to be a platinum level participant there. And this, you got the 2019 Extra Life t-shirt. This logo changes every year, so that's the logo for this year. Nice light gray t-shirt, it looks like. So if you can raise $200 for your hospital, you can earn that. For $500 and $1,000, you get to earn cool Extra Life medals, 1 silver, 1 gold, again, platinum level only. You raise $500, you get the silver medal. If you raise $1,000 for your hospital, you get the gold medal. So again, cool, awesome stuff you can earn just by raising money for your hospital. And like I said, you know, here's up close and personal. So this is this year's decal, the 2019 decal. Last year was the first year they offered the decal, so this is last year's decal. The first decal, if you were a participant and raised $75, you should have one of these. So cool. I got both of them. I got both decals that we've been able to earn so far, which is awesome sauce. I do have the t-shirt from every year. I've started in 2017, so this is my 7th year of participation in Extra Life. I've been able to earn a t-shirt every year so far, so I'm very close. I'm not quite there yet for this year's t-shirt. I'm actually only $50 away from this year's t-shirt, so I'm looking forward to raising some more money and getting that. But here's the silver medal. I'm very proud of this. This is the first time in the 7 years I've been doing Extra Life that I was able to earn a medal. So this, of course, is from 2018. If I can stop it shaking, you can see the year on one wing, FTK for the kids on the other wing. But this is the silver medal. So as you can see, it's a pretty, it's a pretty sizable medal, pretty hefty medal there. It's nice and heavy. It's got its own lanyard as well. Comes with that. So pretty cool stuff that you're able to earn just by playing games and helping sick kids get better. Raise a little bit of money for your hospital. So cool, fun stuff to look forward to as an Extra Life participant. Oh, get back in there. Get back in there. I want to preserve you as long as I can. But yeah, so you just got to go to www.extra-life.org. You can earn yourself those rewards by meeting those fundraising goals. And at the end of the day, you're helping sick kids get better. The best reward of all. Sick kids get better, helping to save their lives. And that's Extra Life. Those are the Extra Life rewards, all the cool, fun stuff that we get to do as Extra Life gamers. So speaking of which, let's go ahead. Let's wrap things up here. We got about 30 minutes left to go here. I don't think anyone follows us. It used to be Andre Awesome, but he hasn't been streaming in the last few months here. But let's see. I know Wired Junkie should be on from 9 to 11. Like I said, in my usual spot. I usually stream 7 to 9 on Mondays, but Joe will be taking over. So there's the schedule. So let's see what we got today. Yep. You still have Andre on the stream, but I don't know if he's coming up at 5 today. It's like I said, he hasn't been on in a few weeks there, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, 7 o'clock, Mow Down Joe will be coming on with a special early access streamer event. And then Wired Junkie, as usual, 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. So you guys can come back and check those two guys out. Have some fun with them as well with more Extra Lifing. So let's get back to Wildlife Park 3 here. And let's start them at next mission, shall we? Yes, let's start this next mission. Oh, I like the little, here we go, the little, I don't know how well this can come up off stream, but it's a little running tiger. That is so cool.
The director of the park has extended a personal invitation to you and is looking forward to meeting you.
All right. I did remember to unmute my mic, right? Yes, I did. Thank God for that. Otherwise, it just went through the last 20 minutes muted. That would not have been good. But thank you for joining me, everyone. Again, I am BJ Weller, your host for the remaining 30 minutes.
Abby didn't come down here.
Yeah, Abby did come down here.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Abby went upstairs when she came down.
Okay, if you say so, Abby. Okay, where you can gain your first experience. Personnel management has been successful. New park has recently been built just outside the city. Director of the park is okay. That's what he said.
Welcome to our wildlife park.
All right.
So you want to focus on personal management. Naturally, I'm really pleased to hear that, as we are in the process of expanding the staff. But first, I will show you our park. Tip: click follow in the command menu to automatically follow animals or people.
Okay. Follow.
Take the time to have a look around our park. Our landscape architects have just finished, and the enclosures are already equipped to receive animals.
Cool. A nice looking park here. Nice. All right, I guess I don't need to follow him anymore. So, oh, wow. Looks like we got a little elevated track there. That's cool. So a little fountain there. Let's see what we got over here. Porta potties. So we got our little shop there, looks like. So we got an enclosure here. Not exactly sure. Okay, we don't have any. It doesn't look like there's any animals yet. Some nice little enclosures there. Looks like a tar pit. Get some dinosaurs, maybe, huh? Look at what we got there. It looks like this might be for giraffes. So area over here. Oh, family restrooms. Nice. Oh, what's this? Waterfall. Hot dog stand, ice cream stand. Souvenir shop, photo shop, something like that. Birdhouse. Oh, look at that. There's the birdhouse. Nice. That looks pretty cool. It's a pretty big park, really. The size of this thing. It's massive. Another... What is this? Oh, large heat radiator. Ah. So that's one of those climate control devices, huh? That's interesting. Oh my God, you stink, dog. Oh, that dog has serious gas issues.
Oh, that's
He
not Mowgli.
stinks.
That is me.
No, that's not you. I know what the dog smells like, and that's the dog.
Oh, that's me. Oh,
Well, then you need to go upstairs and go potty if that's you.
oh, then you.
Oh,
Better,
God, that dog is terrible.
then you better get me on.
Shh, dog is terrible. Well, go upstairs. Hurry up. Aaron can get you on. Take the dog with you because he stinks.
Come on, Mowgli.
Go upstairs. Go. Go.
I
Go.
can't do my
Go.
underwear.
Hurry up. Go. Go.
You'll be up in a minute to get me fresh underwear.
Yes. Well, Aaron will get you on the potty. Tell Aaron you need to get on the potty.
But I'll get
The
him
dog is terrible.
the rest of the poop.
All right, good. So we checked that out. So let's see what else we got to
Well,
do here.
how do you like our facilities?
Very nice.
We've gone to great trouble to
Okay.
create an environment in which both the animals and the visitors to the park feel comfortable and happy. Now, we really want to make the park vibrant and teeming with life.
Okay.
We first need keepers, gardeners, and a vet. And of course, the animals themselves to run the park. If you click on the flashing button on the top left, you can view the files with the applications.
Keepers, gardeners, and a veterinarian. Okay.
The keepers are the most important members of staff. They replenish the feeding devices and keep the enclosures clean. Here in the applicant menu, you will find a selection of keepers I have sourced. Now select a keeper. The applicants have different salary requirements and different abilities, which you can see below. I have made sure that our keepers have already acquired the necessary skills. Click Hire and place the keeper in the bison enclosure. That is the enclosure at the entrance, where you can see the large stone with the writing Wildlife Park carved on it.
So that's the bison enclosure? Okay, so I assume then this is the bison enclosure there. Okay. So they get to go in the tar pit, really? All right. So let's see. What this guy is $70, 90, 75. See what other details. Do we have any details about them? Clean, refill, feed milk to baby animals, satisfy need for sympathy. Looks like they're all about the same. So yeah, I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter which one. So I guess we'll just hire this guy first. Boop. Okay, I see. So an area that he covers. So let's
When you select the keeper in the enclosure, his scope of tasks will be shown on the ground as a colored areas.
Okay.
So he will only refill the feeding devices and remove the piles of droppings in this area.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now you can also move the new worker around and change his position and reorganize his work tasks. Try to position him as near as possible to the feed crib in the middle of the enclosure.
I kinda already did that.
Well done.
There we go.
From
Okay.
here, the keeper has a wonderful overview of the enclosure and has the shortest route to clearing up the piles of droppings over the entire area. You can use 2 additional buttons on the keeper you have selected to reduce or extend his scope of tasks.
Not quite yet, I guess, huh? Okay.
Try to organize the keeper's scope of tasks so that he covers the entire enclosure.
Oh, okay. Does this sit here? No, it's just his name, which we don't care about at the moment. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here. Oh, okay. Hold on. I see it now. Duh. There we go. Extend scope, reduce scope. So extend scope. Okay.
Excellent.
There we go.
Ideally,
Okay.
you want to set the scope of tasks to cover the whole enclosure so the keeper can access every corner and keep it spotlessly clean. Dirty enclosures can have a detrimental effect on the animal's hygiene and can lead to disease.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think the time has come for us to receive our first wild animal. A trader has just notified us that he is offering a small herd of bison for sale. Please go to the animal trading section on the top. Now buy all the bison and place them in the bison enclosure.
All of them? That's a lot of bison. Can I select more than one? Trying to see how many. Can I select all? Let's see here. Sort by name, sort by satisfaction, sale price, attractiveness. So I guess that's the star. The stars are how attractive they are to the guests. Can I don't see anything where I can select all of them though. So we'll have to do one at a time. Boop. 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 And this is a lot of bison for this small of an enclosure. Oh, look, they're going to go play in the tar. Okay. I think it's actually supposed to be a mud pit. Looks like a tar pit. Let's say, well, that'll take care of any overcrowding issue.
With thundering hooves as the bison are bristling with power. The keeper will now look after these magnificent beasts. Go and take a closer look at the bison if you like.
I tell you, they must have taken actual photographs and just reskinned the. Hello. So I tell you, that looks pretty good. Alright, so it looks like they're doing well anyway. Okay.
Now let's equip the giraffe enclosure. The one next to the bison enclosure with the high feeding devices that look like basketball hoops. To do this, hire another keeper and buy the giraffes available in the animal trading section.
Okay. So let's go with this guy next because he's kind of cheap. Hire. Plop you there. Okay. I don't think you need to be that. We're gonna have to go there. That way, because if I do. Now, can I shift this? This is the question. That'd be the question. Can I? See, because I shift this over. If I do it like this. Yeah, that's about it, because it'll shrink down too much then, won't it? But yeah, that works. Okay, that'll work. I think. Let me do this. Yes, we're going to be short. All right. So we got to do that amount there. Then we'll go here, hire some giraffe, buy some giraffe. Okay, let's put you there. Put you there.
Well, look at these graceful animals and how elegantly they move. I hope the keeper gets on well with these noble creatures and that the facilities in the enclosure are perfectly suited to the animals' needs. Please check this and buy any facilities you require. I would like to ensure that all the giraffes are satisfied. Tip: animals from warmer climates often need heat radiators to feel well and happy.
It's cold and they are freezing. Oh, see, that's what the temperature gauge is. It's too cold, so I gotta buy a heat radiator now. Okay. Let's pause. Yeah, we got pause there. All right, so heat radiator. Question is, where are we going to put this heat radiator? Because wouldn't that be dangerous for the animals? And we got giraffes in the Philly Zoo. They seem to get on all right. Decorative item. Where do I got to go here? Facilities. Ground, foliage, facilities. Okay, here we go. Temperature gauge. Okay, so what do we got here? This is climate control unit, heat radiator. So air conditioning and heat. So I guess, all right, this gives us indication of how much it covers. So I'm assuming we want to cover the whole enclosure. So what I would have to do then is either do one of these, put this right in the center. I don't know if I want to do that. If I do one of these, well, again, they'll still have to be right in the center. I'd have to get two of these. All right, so let's just buy one of these. Because these are 35, this is 70. So either way. But this has such a longer radius. So if we do it like that. Yeah, you know what? It might actually be more beneficial to put that one there and then put this one over here. Okay, so let's do that. Let's move this over here. That way there's nothing next to the heat radiators. Alright, so I think we're good. So let's go ahead and continue on here. So it looks like we got some heat radiators going on, so it looks like we're good. Everything's covered. They got their food. That's all filled up. Keeper's working. I think you're in a dangerous spot there, pal.
Excellent. The giraffes have settled in extremely well here. I didn't think you would achieve that without my help. Do you want to stay around here a little longer, or do you want to get on with the next task?
Wow, I installed the 7.1 driver for my headphones. And it works. I hear it on this side. I go over here. Nice. 7.1 surround sound on these things, baby. Nice. All right. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was fascinated by my new headphones here. I don't think they would achieve. I didn't think you would achieve that without my help. Oh, okay, pal. Do you want to stay around, or do you want to crack on with the next task? I guess we can get on with the next task. Why not? We still got about 10 minutes, right? Yeah. Well, some 10 minutes. Some time. So we got our bison all happy and stuff. We got our giraffes are all happy and stuff.
Hey, some animals that are quite unusual have just arrived. Go have a look in the animal trading section. Some pachyderms have just arrived.
Elephants!
The enclosure is over there, where you can see the large stall. Now, try to add the elephants and another keeper to this enclosure.
Okay. So elephants need... Wow, they got a lot of heat exchangers in here. That seems a little bizarre to me. But I'm assuming this is the elephant enclosure there. Alright, bison, yeah, they're not really going to fit anywhere else, are they? Alright, so elefante. Well, first let's hire the keeper. Let me do this. Let's hire this last guy here. We'll plop him down. We're going to have to extend his range. So this is kind of the middle here. But we're definitely going to have to extend his range. I think that does it. Yeah. That works. Yep, that covers that. So it's by our pachyderms. Pachyderm. There we go. Boom. 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 Sleeping, are you? Slept on the plane here. Sleeping too.
Whoa! We've just discovered a gap in the fence of the elephant enclosure.
What? Are you
which
kidding
we
me?
must mend immediately. Can you handle this urgently and install some fencing to patch up the hole?
Why didn't you tell me that before, pal? All right, let's pause this before the pachyderms go on a rampage. All right, let's get in here so I can see what we're doing. Dude. We want fencing. I think it's is it the bamboo fencing? It's not the same color though. Let's go back to this one. Nothing matches. Nothing matches. I guess we'll go with this one then. For now. Does that look like the same? Guess it's the bamboo. Yeah, it looks like it's the bamboo.
Whoa, that was close.
You
Thanks so
think?
much for your help. Now, please ensure that all the elephants are satisfied.
All right, so we need water, we need leaves, and toys. Okay. So what's going on? The ground here is too soft for me. Okay. So we're going to have to do something about that, too. All right, so they need food. They have no food here. It's snowing. Oh, my God. Really? All right, let's pause that. It's snowing. Look at that. Okay, so we need food for them. Looks like they take leaves. High feed. Let's go with the crib, because, I mean, they got their trunks, but, well, they do pick off the trees, too, don't they? Trying to think, when we used to, because the Philadelphia Zoo doesn't have elephants anymore. Haven't had them in decades. I think it's been, God, probably at least 20 years, I think, maybe, since they've had elephants. Has it been that long? I guess it has. Wow. Trying to think what they used to feed them in. I don't remember them having anything up high, but I might throw one in there anyway, because they should be able to reach it with their trunk. So let's do this. Let's throw that out here. We'll put another leafy one. We'll put a high leafy one out over here. We can even put it in here if we wanted to. Let's put it out here just to see what happens. We need water. Obviously, we're going to need large water, so we're going to need a couple of these. Let's rotate this way. We'll put it out over. We'll put it out over here. Like that. There we go. So we've got water. Although they do have water here too, but we got a couple of troughs for that. They got leaves. Looks like they want some grass too. So let's go throw a. I guess we'll do a grass feeder out here. One of them was looking for a toy. Now that's the question. What toy? Let's see details here. Savanna grass. So I'm going to need some savanna grass. And this looks sandy, so I have to change that. They like to scratch and wallow. So they can wallow here, but they need a scratching something. Climbing trees not going to help. Stone. I mean, will this help? It's a little too small. Those are way too small. I don't think they're scratching stones anyway. I don't know if the branches would help. Stone is more for jumping. Yeah, we did the log. Small. Alright, I guess we're going to go. Guess we'll just go with this thing. We'll put this out over here. They can scratch and wallow. Alright, so they like scratching. We got that for them. Some leaves. We got some of those. We need to do the ground now. So let's get back here. That's foliage. The ground is here. So we need savanna grass. Can I reduce the size? Build without grid, increase area, reduce area. Here we go. There we go. All right, so let's go. No, let's unpause too. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Maybe we need bigger area for savanna grass? Or the savanna grass just isn't showing up because it's winter now. Let's do this. Oops. Okay, that seems to have done the trick there. All right. I think, ooh. Oh, he's cleaning up the droppings, he is. So looks like we are in good shape now. See what they have to say. He's doing really well. Fresh leaves. Well, we got some leaves for you. High and low. Like eat grasses and thirsty. Okay, you're fine. Doing really well. Doing really well. Looks like you might be a bit dirty, but that's fine. So, okay, so he's going low for grasses. I'm just curious to see if any of them go up high for the grasses. So looks like we're good.
Wow, you did that the first time.
Hey, there we
really
go.
helped us out there. Now, I had better take a bit of a back seat. Sophia, one of my staff, will look after you from now on. She's waiting for you by one of the restaurants over there.
Okay. Excellent. All right, so it looks like the pachyderms are doing well. See, they're going low. Curious to see if they ever go high. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Or if I can put it... Okay, there. Okay, there's our savanna grass. I just had to zoom in a bit. So you put that there, it makes that a little bit lower. Can reach it with their trunks. We'll see. All right, let's go see where she's at here. And by one of the restaurants. This looks like garden area there. Well, where's the restaurant at? Over here? Oh, this has got to be the restaurant out here. Yeah. Oh, turn around here. Thank you. Oh, no, that's not... Thank you. That's not what I wanted. Thanks. Keep clicking outside the window. I don't see Sophia. Oh, there she is. Okay, there's Sophia. She had just told me she was waiting by the wildlife park sign. Sophia 2. There's 2 of you? Interesting. Okay. Hello, Sophia.
Hello.
There we go.
I'm Sophia, the park director's right-hand person. You've clearly demonstrated your commitment. We don't see that very often, and we're really delighted. We'll have a bit of a change now. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Have a look in the small enclosure by the restaurant where we're keeping Alex, a young lion cub. Have you found him yet?
I haven't even looked yet, Sophia. Oh, there he is. I found him. I can't see him. The grass is too tall. There's the cute little lion. Alex is his name? Yep. Baby lion. There he is.
Unfortunately, Alex has been having a bad time and is totally exhausted. The International Organization for Animal Protection, 社区保护政策, SBC, brought him to us. He was seized at the airport when some illegal animal traders were trying to smuggle him in. By the way, 社区保护政策 means savior of the world in our language.
That's good to know, because I could not pronounce that for the life of me. Let's go take a look at poor Alex here. Okay, so let's see
This lion cub also seems to be sick. We should call a vet to treat him. Please have a look at the applicants. There must be one among them who will want to hire.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and hurry up.
Please select the vet quickly. We've chosen a vet who's well qualified, as you can see from the skills button below. Now go to hire and take the vet straight to the baby lion. Good, the vet has arrived. Let's see if he can make the lion better. Tip, you can issue orders direct to your staff by clicking on an item and then clicking the relevant button in the command menu.
Ah, okay. Baby lion has fallen ill.
Wonderful!
Okay.
The vet seems to have found some medicine to treat the lion.
Busy veterinarian.
Here
Here we go.
everything we can to restore Alex to full health. Please equip his pen accordingly. You will find some toys in the enclosure equipment section.
Okay. There you go. He seems to be hunky dory now. There's little Alex. There he is. Okay, so let's round this out. So he's going to need food. Well, it looks like he's got something over here. What is this? Meat feeding station. Okay, so he has a meat feeding station there. Who's this guy? He's the keeper. Okay. He doesn't seem to be doing too much keeping right now. Okay, so let's toys. Climbing tree? I think they like to climb, right? Hold on here. Let's see what he says here. Play and scratch. All right, he likes to play. Does he like to play with, though? All right, let's hold on. What are Alex's thoughts here? Good scratch on something. You like more of his species. So maybe in this case, let's go some scratching branches here. Let's throw those there. Okay. See what he does with those. Oh, he's happy. Okay.
Good work. Alex seems to have everything he needs for now. But I think we should quickly turn our attention to more gardeners. Otherwise, all the plants in the park will dry up. Please have a look at the list of applicants. As we have plants all over the park, we must hire more gardeners. That's a job you can do, and immediately issue tasks to them to ensure the entire park is covered. Tip, don't forget to look after the park grounds.
Oh my God, okay. Let me zoom out here. So we'll put him... Okay, I gotta see. I gotta arrange here what would be the best arrangement. Alright, so let's put him there. This guy, can go here. And I think I can up his radius. So let me do this guy here. God, there we go. Up his radius. Let's move him. This way. We get a little bit more coverage of this corner here. Same thing with this guy. Where's this other gardener at? That's the keeper. There he is. Okay. So let's move his spot. Okay, so that's what the little star is. That's their sort of center spot. So we'll only have a little corner here that's not tended to, but that should be okay, I think. So we got those guys covered. Let's get over here. Hire this guy. So let's put him out this way so we can extend his radius. There, and that just leaves the back there. So let's move him to the back a bit. There we go. Okay, so that extends his radius.
You'll see an icon above the plants if they have not yet been tended, and these should gradually disappear until all the plants are satisfied. Tip, you have an overview of all the plants in the plant list. Call up the list using the button on the top right.
So far so good. We got 2 more gardeners left. So we're going to have them cover these areas here. Let's hire this guy. So let's put him... I think if we put him here, extend his range out here. Alright, that's as far out as he extends. That should be not quite enough there. So we're going to have to move him. Let's move him there. So that leaves the front end. So we've got this guy we have to put here. Like this, so let's extend him out as far as he goes. There we go. So we just got some plants here that aren't covered. So what I'm going to have to do is our veterinarian, where's our gardener? This guy here. We're going to have to move him over this way a bit, I think. Extend his range out. This guy, can we extend this range out? We gotta extend their ranges out as far as they'll go. Like that. I think that covers everything. Yeah, they haven't gotten coverage yet. If I extend this guy out a little bit more. Nope. If I move him over this way, move him right to about there. And of course I gotta move this guy, extend him out more, move him that way. I think that ends up covering everything. So you got a little bit not covered there, but I think that's okay. It's right on the cusp. I think we're good. They'll have to do it for us today anyway.
Daddy, you almost done.
Yes, I am done, Abs.
You just gotta
So I think we're in good shape. Okay, so far so good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. I think we did what we could do for now. And go from there. We might have to make some adjustments to our gardeners next time and see where we're at. But I think that'll do for now. So we have that saved. All right, it's saved. All right, main menu. Excellent. So we are saved, and we will continue on again next time. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So thank you indeed for joining me, everyone. For today, we'll be back at our regular scheduled time here on the official Extra Life for Kids channel. Starting next week, once again, like I said, Joe is doing a special stream tonight, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. He will be followed by Wired Junkie from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. So that's why we came on early today to get our stream in, our first stream for July 2019. We will be continuing with Wildlife Park 3 the rest of the month of July and maybe beyond if we really get involved or captivated with something. Meantime, thanks for watching. I am BJ Weiler, everyone. You can also catch me, as I mentioned earlier, on the channel Real Millennium Group. Of course, I keep doing that wrong because it's that command. On channel Real Millennium Group, where I do all my extra live stream. Of course, you can catch me on channel BJ Weiler as well, where I do lots of indie gaming, classic gaming, and MMO gaming. We do that also on channel Real Millennium Group. Again, on that channel, we do it specifically for Extra Life fundraising efforts. Okay, please stop. Please stop. Like I said, Wednesday, July 3rd, we will be doing a 8 to 10 hour classic gaming mini-thon for Extra Life right on channel Real Millennium Group. So you can catch us then as well. And of course, you can check out all the other great streamers right here on the stream team throughout the week as well. Check the schedule down below.
Oh,
Thank you for joining me, everyone. I am BJ Weiler. I'll be back again next week, like I said, from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, our normal schedule with more Wildlife Park 3. And of course, this is Abby the Troll, who likes to troll. But that's it for us. I've got to go make dinner for the troll and myself as well. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, I will see you in game. That's right. Good job, kiddo.
And then I just told you 2 times today.
I think you trolled me 3 times today.
Has come down 3 times?
Yes, 3 times.
Well, I did troll you, but I didn't troll you that much.
Not that much, no.
I told you 3 times.
Just 3 times, yes.